Hey everyone, welcome back to Pokemon Black Nuzlocke. Currently we're in the Relic Castle, and we're on our way to go search for the Light Stone, or whatever, I don't even remember. Last time, Jirard finally got the level up he needed to reach, Beartic, his evolved form. And we're looking forward to using him, and we just found a Shadow Altium. That is awesome. We can replace Nightshade from Moses, 36 damage. Not great. Guaranteed 36 every time. I mean, it goes up, like, if you reached 100 guaranteed damage isn't bad, but, I mean, he's not going to reach that level. The Nuzlocke will be over by then, whether for better or for worse. Yeah. Can't talk. Alright, let's fight this guy. So much Team Plasma battles last few episodes. Krokorok. Ooh. Say hello to Jirard. Are you ready to fear the beard? I hope so, because we are going to lead off with, Icicle Crash, I think. That's a pretty good move. Maybe Surf would have been more useful just for that. Oh, he swaggered me. Our attack's up, but we're confused. Oh, there's that miss. See, I was talking about that last episode. That's like 95 accuracy, but every time you need it to hit, you'll get the miss. And it's terrible. We snapped out of confusion, but they dug, so our Surf does nothing. Let's see, can we take this dig? Come on, Jirard. Yeah, there we go. And a Surf coming through. Never mind where we're getting the water for surfing in the middle of a desert, but that's just how good Jirard is. He can do that. Break the laws of physics. Oh yeah, get out of here. It's bad for you, Team Plasbad. Max Revive. I just got rid of these things. Why do I keep getting these? I cannot use them. I don't even use Max Revives very often in regular play, like, not because they're bad, they're fantastic, but I always hoard things, so it's like, oh, a Max Revive, I'll save that for when I really need it. And then it's just like, oh, I don't know, I want to use this here. I may need it like more down the line, I'll just save it. And it sits in my bag for 6 months, and I'm like, oh, hey, I've got Max Revives. Oh well, my Pokemon are level 100 now, it doesn't even matter. My Pokemon don't faint anymore. Funny. Alright, we're gonna go with the Rock Slide, take out this Liepard. Come on, Jirard. Oh, come on, Jirard. Come on. You're evolved now. You should be taking these things down like one shot. In fact, not only are you not taking them down, you're almost dead. I have a feeling Jirard will be very helpful in the next gym, though. Ice is so good against Dragon. If we had fairies in this game, oh, Belphegor, MVP. Fortunately, that's not the case. Nintendo, Game Freak, please remake Gen 5 3D with the fairy type. I love the fairy type. It's a favorite type. It's not balanced. I think it's fairly balanced, but there's just a few things they should have fixed. Like, I don't know, Ice should have resisted it. Fairy's just, like, so good. I don't think they needed any more weaknesses, because the whole point of Fairy was to make Poison and Steel moves get used more. Because those are both good defensive types, but they suck offensively. And if you made Fairy, say, weak to Poison, Steel, and just throwing this out here, Fire. I think that's what everyone thought Fairy was going to be weak to, was Poison, Steel, Fire, or something. Like, there was some rumor that they were weak to Fire. You make them weak to Fire, no one would use Poison or Steel moves unless they have Stab coming off of it, because Fire is just an infinitely better type already. So, I mean, you have to have Fairy have those two as its weaknesses so that people will actually use Poison and Steel moves every once in a while. But they could have definitely had another resistance, like Fairy's not super effective against Grass or Ice or something. Actually, I would have been fine with them, with Grass resisting both, Grass and Ice both resisting Fairy. Those are both really weak defensive types. Anyways, that's a tangent. Heal everyone up. Everyone's levels are kind of plateauing now, like no one's really leveling up that fast. I may have to do more grinding off screen, and that is something that kind of terrifies me. I did so much grinding that one time. Like, I'm not even joking, it was like 6 hours worth of grinding or something. And I got like 5 levels for every Pokemon on the team. It was like not worth it. I mean, yeah, there's the Audino grinding, but there aren't any high-level Audinos here. Like, the best Audino grinding I found in Gen 5 was post-game. Of course, Audino grinding, that's a joke compared to Blissey bases. Blissey bases, best thing ever made. If you need to get Pokemon up high level really fast, that is so good. Icicle Crash Hype wasn't actually very good, actually. Very sad. These Watchogs, I'm so sick of them. And we're getting that experience. Scraggy. I could risk it, but thing's part fighting, and Jirard, if he takes a fighting hit, he's down. Not with this hit point. I think he'd probably die in like 1 or 2 hits anyways to a fighting hit if he was at full health. But with that little HP, he'll go down for sure. I don't want to see that happen. We'll just use Revenge. High Jump Kick. They never miss with High Jump Kick either. It's kind of disgusting. If I use High Jump Kick 100% of the time, I will miss. Forget what that number says. If it says 70% accuracy, 80% accuracy, 90% accuracy, forget what that says. If I use High Jump Kick 100% of the time, it will miss. Computer cheats. I'm gonna give Jirard that protein. His attacks could be a little more. It could have a little more oomph. And we'll heal those 2 up again. Yeah, I think I need to pick up some non-hyper potions because it's just kind of a wasted hyper potion for 70. That's mediocre. Another Team Plasma Grunt, as if we'd expect anything else. These Trubbish. These Trubbishes have actually been very irritating just because they keep getting the poison on me. And I don't carry a lot of antidotes. I may buy some more full heals or something. Because the status is real. It is a real threat here. But that Icicle Crash, that protein did the trick. That Icicle Crash, so good. I gotta fight the light part. Fake Out is such a stupid move. I mean, I use it if I have it on my Pokemon, but it's so stupid. It's just like, it's like Protect and Detect in the single-player campaign. Usually, a single-player campaign, you're gonna take out their Pokemon anyways. That Fake Out or Protect or Detect, it's just stalling for 1 turn, and it's not like they're gonna use that turn for anything. It's just like, very annoying. Fake Out apparently is fantastic in double battles. I wouldn't know too much about that because double battle isn't my scene. I don't do doubles. I've thought about trying to get into it more since that's like the official battling style. If you want to go like tournaments or whatever, but there aren't even any tournaments around me, so it's like I'm not flying to New York or something to enter a Pokemon tournament. I don't have that kind of money. Also, I'm not that good. My team is like always got like Pokemon. It's like, oh, I like Sylveon. Sylveon goes on the team. Doesn't matter if it's not good or not. Actually, Sylveon's pretty good. That's a bad example, but Mr. G, be quiet. I don't want to talk to you. This is actually a fairly important part here. We do get backstory on Alder here, just a smidgen. But again, I've already played it. I'm not too concerned. So we're just gonna, yeah. Alright, now why did I move out of the way there? Why didn't we just arrest him right there? There was nothing stopping us from arresting that maniac. Seriously. No reason. I mean, Alder, you're the champion. You could probably take him. They explain Alder... Whatever, we'll talk about that when we get there. Cross transceiver, Juniper, I don't care. I already know where we're going. You don't need to let me know. I already told everyone we were coming back here long ago when we first reached the place. I was like, we'll be back here, and what do you know? I'm a prophet. I was correct. It wasn't that I was a prophet. Actually, it was so painfully obvious. Even when I played through it the first time, I was like, this is gonna be important. There's no way. They're like, oh, a plain white stone. It has no significance whatsoever. I'm like, that thing's very important later down. It's like obvious. Nintendo, your name does not translate as subtle. Actually, I don't know Japanese. It could translate as subtlety or something. In that case, won't I look like a buffoon? But I'm fairly certain it doesn't translate as subtlety. And if it does, they should change it, because Nintendo is not subtle at all. In case you don't know what's going on here, because I am scrolling through very fast, we didn't find the light stone in the Relic Castle. But that's because it was here in the museum all along, with that white stone at the very beginning that they said there was no significance to. And I said, oh no, that's not significant at all. Yes, it is actually significant. I lied to you all. I apologize. I'm a bad person. My pants are on fire. No, they're not. I would be screaming in agony if they were. Anyways, and they have no idea how to wake Reshiram up, basically. So they're like, oh, you should go to the next town and talk to Drayden. And I don't think that Drayden actually tells you anything important. Like, basically it's just a thing to remind... I think this whole thing was just to give you the white stone. And then that was just like, oh, well, Drayden might know something about it. That was just to remind you, hey, you gotta go back here and you have to go forward now. It's just so you don't spend 20 hours wandering around trying to find a way to get the white stone to activate or whatever. I could be wrong. Maybe Drayden does have something to say. It's been over a year since I played this, but you know. No, maybe not over a year. Half a year, actually, I think. I played white version over the summer. Let's see, we're gonna buy super potions. We're gonna get 20 of those. I should maybe even get more than that. We're gonna get hyper potions. We're gonna get another 14. I should probably invest more in super potions, but hyper potions, sometimes you need them. I'm gonna get 17 full heals so that I'm at 20 on all three of those items, because they're all fairly important. And now we're on our bike, and oh no, don't be a Stunfisk. Don't be a Stunfisk. Okay, Shellman, that's okay. I prefer Shellman to Stunfisk. Some people really like Stunfisk, and I just don't see it. I don't get why. I don't think the concept for the Pokemon was bad. Like, I don't know, those flatfish Pokemon, or animals, the like flounders or whatever. I don't know what they are. I'm not a oceanographist or whatever. Oceanographer. I'm not a marine biologist. That's what I was thinking. I don't know much about fish and aquatic life, but I think that those flat animal fish things, cool concept for Pokemon. The execution with Stunfisk, no. Worst Pokemon design ever. Yuck. The thing is just gross. Oh no, I forgot we have to fight Bianca here. Oh, I wanted to get to the next route so we can maybe catch something this episode, but nope. We're fighting Bianca. I don't remember if Bianca ever did anything to make me acknowledge her as a rival. I know Sharon did. Sharon actually was demonstrating some degree of competence. I was like, okay, yeah, you can be my rival. You can be my rival. It's still going to be a one-sided battle most of the time, but you know, you can be my rival. I don't think Bianca ever did anything to demonstrate that. She's just been fumbling around back here. Kibo. I could try and swing with Jirard, and actually I normally would have just kept Jirard in. Use the awesome power of his beard to smash through. But, Her Stoutland has Intimidate, so that cuts Jirard's offense. I just don't want to deal with that. Kibo, however, with his Revenge, he will clean this up, I think. Speaking of which, I do need to go. I keep forgetting to go to the move tutor and get Jirard either Superpower or Aqua Jet. And I also want to get Kibo Mega Horn. That's one of the bad things about this. There's like no heart skills. I mean, I could do, well, I can't actually. If I were playing this on a real DS, I could do the feeling check and farm sweethearts in between episodes and trade those for heart scales or whatever. But I am not playing this on a regular DS, so I can't do that. So I'm kind of limited on what moves we can relearn. We can get like one, I think I've got one heart scale. And it's unfortunate, because there are so many good moves. Like right here, Mega Horn would absolutely destroy Simisage if it actually hit, but knowing my luck, it wouldn't. We'll send out Moses. Wait a minute. Ooh, was it raining? I don't even remember. If it was raining... Oh yeah, it's raining! Oops, I forgot, and I just went ahead and used Fire Blast anyways. Oops. Watch this suck. Ooh, yeah, that was super effective right there. That's how good rain is. Back in Gen 5 with the Weather Wars. Oh. Actually, I didn't do a lot of battling Gen 5. I was interested, but certain circumstances outside of my control prevented me from doing battling during that time period. The team I was planning to use was Sun Team. It just seemed like everyone used Sand, everyone used Rain. Sun and Hail were the two lesser used ones. They were still pretty good, but not used as much as those ones. And Ice is cool. I actually love Hail in real life. Right for property damage, but Ice is a defensive type is just awful. I'd rather use Fire. Looking back, I probably would have preferred to use Rain. I don't know, I think Ninetales is cooler than Politoed, and that's kind of half the reason. Stupid reason, yes, but that was kind of my main reason. I was just like, I don't want to use Politoed, the thing's kind of... Anyways, heal up here. Trying not to use as many healing items in battle, but I didn't want to risk anything. We're going to just Razor Shell, and this should take him down 1 or 2 hits. If he survives, then we'll just Aqua Jet him. Nah, see, Razor Shell OP. And a Musharna. I think this is our last Pokemon. We should be done here. It alerted her to Razor Shell, the move I just used. That's one of the worst abilities that, what is it, Forewarn or whatever? The one that tells you one of the Pokemon's moves. It's like, unless it's a Pokemon with a really wide move pool, like a Smeargle or something, you're already going to know, or have at least a general idea of what they're running. I'd just rather have an ability that makes some kind of impact on the battle, like it raises my speed, or it increases damage of certain moves, or it can heal status effects. I just feel like those are better abilities. I don't know. I'm not a big competitive battler, though, so maybe Forewarn is actually the greatest ability ever made in all of Pokemon. That's a lie. I'm pretty sure that ability would be called Speed Boost. Such a busted move, or such a busted ability. Anyways, once Bianca stops talking, like, dear lord, please stop talking. We're gonna call it. Yes, leave please. You're talking too much. Alright, thank you for watching, and we're gonna call it here. See you all next time for a new Pokemon finally. It's been a while. New Pokemon hype. Thanks for watching as always. If you haven't already, go ahead and click that subscribe button. And also check out my review of Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask on my main channel. Thank you again.